Lovely Laveau and fam are something else.
Hey man, welcome to Something Else. You know what I'm saying? We talk to pro wrestling people about non-pro wrestling things. I am IlFam79 on your social media choice, aka Figure the Dragon Steamboat, Pod Shampire, God's favorite podcaster, and a bunch of AKAs that you can find on my timeline. But right now, man, it's all about my tag team partner.
It's just Lovely Laveau. Y'all know he extra. Y'all can find me anywhere, everywhere with the big blue hair. You know how that go.
Oh, you rapping?
Oh, don't play. I got bars. Don't play.
Oh, you rapping?
A little bit.
Spit something, nigga.
No.
Why?
It's cold outside. I ain't gonna spit. That's crazy.
I said, hey, yo.
I'm
battling. Hey, yo, next WrestleMania, I'm battling Lovely. You know what I'm saying? On stage at Wale Mania. I said, hey, yo, get out the way, Wale. You know what I mean? Yo.
I'll be like, nah, I gotta work. I gotta work.
Nah, you ain't got no clothes on, no way. Am I lying? All right, man. As you can see, we do have a special guest in the building. The lovely Suzette Victoria. Victoria Suzette. They're gonna call her all forms and iterations of that. You know what I'm saying? Owner, Hit Club Pro. You know what I'm saying? All in all, you know, model, a little bit of acting from what I understand. She do all kinds of stuff, you know what I'm saying? The quiet young lady that everybody asked me about WrestleMania and I had no answers for. Sister Suzette Victoria Suzette, you know what I'm saying? How you doing?
I'm good. What's up?
Chilling. I'm nice and sober this evening. You know what I'm saying? When you see me in Dallas, I don't remember. So it didn't really. Yo, we were talking about you and Terry the other day when we were at the we're not gonna talk a bunch of wrestling, I swear to you, we ain't. We was at a show. I just say we was at a show, right? And things was cool, everything was good. Y'all was in the front row on one side, we was on the front row on the other side. And then they said, hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's about to get active in here. Might be a little blood. You know what I'm saying? They told us it was gonna be a hardcore situation. So niggas got up and dipped, right? So almost everybody dipped, but I was me and my man Drip, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the white boy. Drip was like peak white boy. He's like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not scared of anything.
Exactly.
Then the promoter was like, hey, listen, if them niggas come toward you, you should probably get out of the way very expeditiously. And I was like, hey, cuz I don't really move expeditiously, so come on, nigga. And then I had to drag the, and then when y'all walked by though, because I was going to chill, and then y'all dipped. I said, oh, they dipped.
You ain't got to tell me but once. I'm good on that.
I was already on their side. When they came out, I was like, this not for me. I'm gonna sit over here. God bless.
Well, I already get queasy, and I'm like, okay, I don't think I've ever seen a death match in person. I'm just like, man.
Never seen a Negro death match in my whole entire. Well, nah. Anyway, yeah. Planned death match. So, first of all, I know you work, you know what I'm saying, in the southeastern region, but where you from?
I'm from South Carolina. I'm from Columbia, South Carolina. I just be everywhere, so.
Everywhere.
Pretty much.
What's different about Columbia that nobody knows? Like, niggas be like, they do that here?
I mean, it's really, in a nutshell, it's just sweet tea, church, and college football. That's it. Like, it's a retirement spot. It's not. I don't know. People are simple. They go to work. Friday, they have their fish fry, and that's it. Like, it's chill. You know, it's some talented people here, but they usually leave to do whatever it is they're doing. So
So speaking of talent, right? The time Talib Kweli was looking at your butt. Let's talk about that. Right? He's one of my favorite rappers. And because I have a whole bunch of different interests, right? And they usually don't collide. Like I'm a hip hop nigga, but not like hip hop on TV, like underground type nigga. And then I'm a wrestling nigga. And those worlds usually stay away from each other.
Exactly.
And then I seen Talib Kweli, and I was like, hold on, that's
No, it was the same thing. I was like, because I started getting a bunch of follows on Instagram, and I'm like, what's going on here? And then I don't know, like his thing popped up, and it was me, and I'm like, it was a lot. Like a couple of people slid in the DMs and was like rappers. I'm talking like real rappers, and they like, yo, I want to go to a wrestling show, and I'm like, do you, nigga? Okay.
Right.
Did he say I want to go to a wrestling show, or did he just say he want to wrestle?
Nah, that's what you want to wrestle me, or you trying to go to a wrestling show? I'm like, I got you in the tickets now, but I got you a front row, a little VIP special, but
all they need. I don't know.
Surprisingly, a lot of people haven't been to indie shows, so it's intriguing. So
It went from Sue not really being on Twitter to Sue blowing Twitter the hell up. I was like, well, damn. All you had to do was walk through New York and get popping. Like that shit was fire. I was like, I know that's right. Now,
I thought it was gonna be like a little thing, like, okay, 20 likes, a couple LOLs, whatever. I thought it was a cute picture. I wake up like 145,000 likes, and then I learned how to look at the stats, and it was like, 10 million people or 12 million people saw it, and this many people viewed your profile. And I'm like, what? Like, I'm so to myself. So I was like, oh my gosh, like this many people saw me.
You blew up overnight. It was beautiful to see, because I was like, if there's anybody who deserves it, But we know, speaking of being beautiful, we know that you model. Can you tell us a little bit about that? How did you start? How did you get into that? And are you still actively modeling?
How did I get into it? I was just doing local stuff. I was always interested in it. I was always one of the taller girls. I was doing stuff locally, and then I learned about agents, and I had to move to Atlanta, and I was like, oh, I'm going to every agent store. I'm getting me a contract, and got signed in Atlanta. It turned into Miami, and now LA. But yeah, it was, I don't know, I always wanted to be a wrestler. I was always a tomboy, so modeling was just different for me, because I'm, heels. Like, I thought I was going to be the next China or something. So
no, that's right.
So that was different. But I'm like, it worked. You got me out the hood, so I'm gonna run with this. And acting too, I was like, I'm gonna run with this. And like, I got that first check, and I was like, oh yeah, this is my way out. Like, I'm gonna keep going.
I love that. I
am still modeling.
I can totally see you being like Black China type. That would be so fire.
But yeah, that was the goal. Like, yeah.
Oh, you mean Black
China. Not that Black China.
Oh, hey man, niggas, you know what I mean? Recency bias, nigga. That's the last time I heard Black China. Black China was out hitting that mouth.
That's why I separated it. I Black China, not Black China.
That's what you did?
Yes.
Bless your heart. Yeah, I just.
Y'all have this love-hate relationship. I love it.
That's my dad. We have established that fam is now my father in this community.
Yeah.
I'm always big sis to everybody, or auntie. Mm-hmm. So that's my dad.
Yeah,
we all need a little guidance.
Yeah, like somebody sometimes got the great up under your arm, like they got to give you that. Come in, real fast, chill out.
Why don't y'all grab them? They be bothering me.
God, I don't care about them.
I feel like that's you and Trey, because I feel like he'd be like, "Come here," like, and he'll do his thing, but he'd probably be meaner with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, because I be oblivious to shit. Like, I literally in Dallas, we went to the mall, right? This was probably like the day after Wale Mania, so before For the Culture, and he was like looking at hats and stuff or whatever, and I'm talking to my mom on the phone. I'm just roaming around or whatever, And so I was like, oh, I need some shades. I broke my sunglasses. So I'm going towards this other store. And Trey, he like falling back, and I see this other dude behind me. But I'm not thinking anything of it. So after about like 3 minutes of walking, because Trey finally caught up, he's like, you know, you being followed, right? I'm like, what? He was like, it's a dude behind you. Turn around, watch, he following you. And I turn around, I see the same dude. As soon as I turn around, he like jumped in the aisle. And so like, if I'm being followed, I do little things like, okay, I'm gonna go look at the fucking panties or something. Like, you're not looking at that. And so if you follow me, I know you follow me. He was being so weird. And it was so scary because the way he was moving was so creepy. And he was like all black. And I was like, dang, I'm like, I see why y'all are kind of, well, why Trey is protective, because it's like, I just be like, I don't be paying attention. Like, he was telling me stuff was happening at Wale Mania, and like conversations was being had. And I was like, for real? Like, I thought they were just being nice. Like, I just don't be paying attention.
You caused such a stir at Wale Mania. It was insane. Everybody and their mama was asking everybody else and their mama, who was that in that green dress?
See?
Who was that over there in that green? I ain't never seen her before. She too fine to really know wrestling. Where she come from?
Hold on. Is that how they sounded when they asked you? Because it was niggas older than me in there?
One person in particular.
How did they say it to you? They was probably more straight up with you.
I don't know. I had no idea. That was the second time I seen you in my life.
They was ruthless.
I didn't know, like, because I just did the baddie section the night before. So, you know, like, it was just an influx of like followers and people in wrestling anyways. But now, like, I was tired of beginners. I thought I looked mean and unapproachable anyways. But then the people who were so-called asking questions, they didn't approach me about nothing. Girl. I mean, at least not a lot of them.
Well, be thankful, because they was walking around like some damn horny ass dogs. Like they ain't never seen a bad bitch before. But then I think about it, if you take wrestling away from some of these niggas, they probably ain't never seen a bad bitch before. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, a lot of them just bodies. Got $1 million body and a 10-cent brain, but we're not gonna
talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that later, not right now.
Why not?
Yeah, we're gonna get to that later. You're gonna get me in trouble.
Why? You know what? I'm about sick of everybody blaming me for shit.
Yeah, it's her fault.
I said he was gonna get me in trouble.
She definitely said, fam. And you take the charge. I was like, all right, bet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I'm so used to everybody blaming me for the shit.
Oh yeah, no, I am the smoking gun, by the way.
It's facts.
But don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. So all right, being a chick that, you know, attractive chick, niggas howl at, what is that like? How much does that factor into like how you move in general? Like you said, like you ain't noticed buddy following you, which on some, you know what I mean, real goofy, strange stuff. Yeah, like, how often does that happen? And then like, how do you kind of adjust and move to kind of, you know, keep yourself safe?
I mean, I'm just very to myself. I don't post where I'm at until after. Like the beginning of this year, someone put a tracking device on my car and like tracked me home, because like I'm on the phone with Apple and they're like, yeah, this is where they followed you from, and until you find a device, we can't deactivate it because we need a serial number for it. Was just a lot. Like, I just move funny. I keep a little piece on me. Like, I'm just, you know, like you have, like I realized then, okay, like I have to, especially I've been living in Atlanta, you know, like I'll be on the road by myself a lot. And then a lot of crazy stuff happens too. But yeah, I don't put my business out there. Like I was just out with MJ in Orlando and I posted a story. She was like, put where we at, put the location. And I'm like, girl, me maybe. I'm not from here, but I've seen your fans.
Yeah, nah, she's
you actually live in Florida.
Yeah, shout out to MJ, man. I hope she's having a good day. So what everybody knows wrestling, like those I ain't gonna say everybody knows wrestling. It's not a thing that they would put on you, but like modeling, acting, you be like, I can see that. What is the nerdiest thing that you are into that isn't like obvious? Like, and niggas don't, I'll be, you know what I mean? What's your secret hobby that niggas don't know about?
Secret hobby? I don't know. Like, what do I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty weird all around though. Like,
you don't watch Jamaican anime and nothing like that.
Jamaican anime? What the hell is that?
I just made it up.
Okay. I mean, I follow on the really weird side of YouTube a lot, but
oh yes, tell me more.
Like, I be like, this is weird, but I be watching like cremations and weird, and I don't know how I get to it. I don't type in cremation video. Like, I don't know. I just get to it and it'd be like ghosts and aliens, and I don't know.
I'm not gonna judge you because I thought you was gonna go along my lines of like the pimple popping videos.
That's what I thought she was gonna say too.
I do that too. That was me. Me and my mom at WrestleCade at the hotel. We woke up in the morning, was eating breakfast and watching pimple popping.
Okay, because I was like, I can rock with you with them, but you said cremation. I'm like, all right.
Like cremation, like
I need like they put in the body, like they rolling the body in the oven,
and you watched it. You know what I mean? You watch them. They be
like, I mean, I don't mean to. I never have the intention of it, but it's already on, and it's like you kind of can't turn away, and it's like, ooh.
So then they be like, all right,
don't judge me.
They be like, yo, put it on 375 for 2 hours. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Depending on if it's a big nigga, you might gotta put it on 400.
You got to stop.
I don't know. I don't, man, stuff just be popping up and I just be going with it. Like, I don't know. And then a lot of times if I'm just cooking or something, I'll have like a Jim Cornette podcast in the background because he talks so much shit and I just love it. So
if you like controversy, he is definitely somebody to listen to.
Yeah. I would love to have a sit down with him and just like, give me 30 minutes. Just tell me everything about booking, promote,
before
whatever.
We do that, you want to meet my wife?
You know that's coming. You know that's coming.
That nigga freak ball. Now I listen to podcasts when I cook too. As a matter of fact, but I listen to my friends all the time. What podcasts do you listen to that aren't pro wrestling?
Anything true crime.
Did you listen to Serial?
Serial?
You didn't listen to Serial.
Is that a podcast?
Nigga, what? I'm sorry. Only the biggest podcast of all time. Legitimately. Okay. So listen, once we finish here, go ahead and subscribe to Serial and just listen to season 1. And then I'll tell you about the people I know that were involved. Anyway,
you got to get out of Maryland. We got to save you. You got to get out of there, brother.
I get out of Maryland all the time.
Stay out. I would have thought you were into like cosplay or something because I'm a cosplayer and I used to, make my cosplay outfits by hand. And I would have definitely seen you being in that world too. I can see you because I have a friend named Mia, beautiful woman. She's into wrestling and all that. She's also into cosplay. And I'm like, if Sue ever crossed over there,
I think that would be fun. I never had friends that was into it. Like growing up, like my parents, I love them. They want shit. Like everybody else watching cartoons. We watching Players Club and shit. We like
she said we was watching Belly. I ain't seen no
all that. Like I'm like
my friends came out the house was like Minnie Mouse. I was like, hey, yo, dog.
No, like I've never seen Lion King. Like it was like my childhood was just weird. I mean, we watched some cartoons. Like my mom would she see animation and put it on and be Family Guy or South Park. Like it don't even be real. Like
no kids.
She tried.
Kid shit.
She tried. We was watching What's Love Got to Do with It and like
they look they're like, look, this is how you
Dead Presidents, like all that.
Yeah, she was teaching her how to get out of Dodge.
She just had to hustle early.
Hey,
yeah, you on survival mode.
Yeah, so that's how Mickey Mouse ain't gonna do this for you.
The next time we in a city together, we're gonna see if there's a con and we can go. Because I try to go to as many cons as I can. Like we did the panel for New York Comic Con. That was the first time I actually had done a panel on a Comic-Con stage. That was like surreal as someone who loves cosplaying, Comic-Cons and stuff like that. So
Right.
I think you would really enjoy it. So I think we should go.
No, that would be fun. I've always wanted to go. I see like it'd be crowded in Atlanta. Like crowded. The traffic is so bad in Midtown. Yeah. But everybody be dressed up and they just look so cool.
Yeah, it's a fun time. I know Raleigh Comic-Con is coming up next. So we can definitely go, but the deal is you have to dress up.
No, of course. This is my chance. I'm definitely gonna dress up.
Yo, y'all should go to BlurCon in DC.
Oh yeah, I'll be there.
BlurCon was a live time, man. Shout out to Dr. D. Doc gonna have us on the panel. It should be live, but the panel. So I took my son to I took my 12-year-old son to BlurCon, and some of the cosplays had my young gentleman's eyes this big.
Yeah.
I know he wanted to say like, "Daddy, is that titty?" Not, but he didn't. But listen. Shout out to he changed his life. He said, "Daddy, we go next year." I said, "Yeah, we can go next year, son."
That baby grew up.
Yeah, whole time.
I love that.
So you mentioned a couple hood movies. Let's get violent.
Oh God.
Top 5 hood movies. Let's go.
Top 5 hood movies.
Yeah, not in order. I won't say hood movie. They don't have to take place in the hood. Top 5 nigga movies. You know what I'm saying?
That makes it harder. I gotta say, what's love got to do with it because I've seen it like at least 300 times. So I gotta put that in there. Have y'all seen Jackie Brown? I feel like that's the gem. That's one of my favorites.
It's Tarantino. Of course, I
love Quentin Tarantino. Yeah. So that's definitely in there. Dead Presidents. Mm-hmm. What else? Dang, this is hard. Do Temptations count? Y'all be trying to leave the Temptations out.
No, Temptations is definitely a nigga movie. You know,
y'all be trying to choose 5 heartbeats. Like, oh, that's lame. But
like I'm not gonna allow any 5 heartbeats landed around here. I'm just gonna be honest.
No,
because y'all be trying to like y'all will literally choose that over the Temptations, and that's crazy.
Well, the amount of but the amount of time that you have to commit to the Temptations movie. It's like you got to take off work, you got to call your old lady, tell her you ain't gonna make it home. Like you got to do a whole lot of stuff to watch the Temptations movie. But you know what I mean, you and a half, you know what I'm saying? You watch Duck and you know what I mean, go play Shy Brother and Bazing and then the movie over. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing.
I mean, I love biopics, like even the Jackson 5 biopic, the American Dream. That was like 4 hours, but it was worth it.
Dang right.
Dang,
so you got one more. You got one more.
One more?
Yeah, you got one more.
Oh man. Like of all time, like not just 90s, right?
No. Your favorites. They ain't got to be, you know what I mean? I don't want to put no parameters on it. Just, you know what I mean? Whatever you like.
I feel like I'm forgetting something.
You always forget stuff. That's fine. Yeah, you just gotta be okay with it.
I don't know. I be watching older movies too. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the original Superfly in like the 70s, like those blaxploitation movies. Like
Max Julian, yes sir.
Yeah, they were like some real niggas. Like
my man, he coined the phrase. We can settle this like some gangsters. Some gentlemen. We can settle this like some gentlemen, or we can get some gangster-ish. You know what I'm saying?
It's like they weren't even acting back then. It's like if they had someone that was a crackhead, they was a real crackhead. Like it was like.
Shout out to Samuel Jackson.
I'm not doing this no more. This is my last episode of Something Else. I'm officially retiring after tonight. God bless and good night. I'm not doing it no more.
All right, so what's your 5?
Oh, me? Oh,
yeah, man. I won't get busy.
Excuse me.
Okay. Honorable mention, Players Club. But go ahead.
Okay. Black Dynamite. Love that movie. Watch my shit. Yeah.
Black Dynamite. I sell drugs to the community. Shaka get it, yeah.
The Color Purple. Don't be a menace while drinking your juice in the hood. You know, you gotta say the whole thing. You gotta juice chat, nigga. Yeah. I'm gonna put all the Fridays in one movie. I'm gonna just throw it right there. And this is not in order at all. This is just
I wouldn't do that. That's evil because you on the spot. You know what I'm saying? You got to think of these. Yo, you make such wild faces.
I can't help it. I be really trying to like.
This is why you be mean.
This is why I be mean and shit.
Yeah, my nigga could.
I'm really.
No, she's obvious. Like she not gonna hold back. She might not say something, but her face.
I be trying to hold back. Like y'all have no idea. I practice in the mirror to not be like expressive. It don't work. Shot us.
Yo, the way them niggas would switch back and forth between like the patois and then regular English, and this nigga went from Jamaica to Brooklyn in 7 seconds. You know what I mean? And then it was a Chinese nigga in the end of the movie, and I don't know what sort of Asian he was, but the Chinese nigga just popped up with the patois. Cut the music off. Cut everything off. I'm not watching this no more. I was so confused. It messed my whole life up.
I don't know what kind of Asian he was, but the Chinese nigga, that was
weird. So
you know my asthma and stuff be acting up. Stop doing that. You're trying to kill me on the camera. That's crazy. Gotta tell my family.
So I'm gonna go with Juice and Menace, right? So Juice, Menace. I'm not gonna go New Jack like a lot of old school niggas would. Juice, Menace. What's the joint? Posse. I'm gonna go Posse.
Okay. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Posse is Ice-T. And them niggas is I'm sorry.
Were they like Black Cowboys?
Yes, they were Black Cowboys. It was a Mario Van Peebles split.
Okay. That's probably why I haven't seen it, because I don't like Mario Van Peebles.
Yeah, no, it's Daddy better. If you ever see Sweetback's Revenge, it's an amazing movie. Oh my gosh. We're gonna go Coolie High. We're gonna go Coolie High. And Snow on the Bluff.
Okay.
So Snow on the Bluff, right?
I
hate to use this term, so that was a work, right?
So I think some of it was, some of it won't. Because when Cuz robbed the white girl, I was like, oh no, he ain't gonna do that on camera. But when when Yo was cooking with the baby in the room, I think that was product.
No, that was somebody got distributed that.
Yeah. No.
Somebody purchased that. That was a purchase order.
Hey, listen, the way them niggas was wilding, it was that's the great. I think that's what makes that movie so great, because that's everybody. Oh, that was real,
right? I don't know. I was like,
But that's what makes actors great. That's what makes the most shit great, especially if you in our community, the community that we ain't gonna talk about. You like getting word.
You can say wrestling head, because then when you say the community, you got me roped up into some other. You know what I mean? I just want to make things clear.
The wrestling community.
Yeah, whole time. Keep going.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm glad nobody said Baby Boy. I despise that fucking movie.
What's wrong with Baby Boy?
That shit, every time I see that fake ass wound and I see Tyrese's big ass in that damn wound crying at the beginning of the movie, I get irate. Like, it makes me want to call ex-boyfriends and cuss them out. Like, it just makes me mad for no reason. I want to slap people. Like, I hate that movie. It's like, it's the most stereotypical down bad Black woman movie, to where you fucking with this nigga who live with his mama because he got good dick because your baby daddy in prison, and then she looked crazy.
I know several of those people.
I know a lot of Yvettes. I didn't want to be an Yvette. I never became an Yvette because of that fucking movie, stupid ass. And I hate Tyrese, so that just.
What more do you want from him?
Nothing. You can stop.
Yeah, he reminds me of my ex. I can't. It's too much. It's just I can't do the crying. I can't.
Whining ass nigga.
What's wrong? Y'all don't want a sensitive man? What's wrong?
No.
It's so no. Not when you're being a narcissist. No. Not when you're being held accountable and you use crying as a defense mechanism to get me to feel bad and shut the fuck up. No, like, I don't want to hear that crying. I don't.
That is called passive narcissism, and I don't have time for that shit.
Oh, so you don't want niggas to cry.
We want niggas to be in tune with their emotions, not overly emotional to manipulate the situation.
Amen.
I feel like I feel like that's an unrealistic expectation.
Like, don't be a robot. I can't stand men that think, that don't want to show emotion, and I don't cry, and I don't get sad, and I don't get stressed out. Like, what are you, a fucking robot? Like, no, that's cool, but don't overdo it. Like, they do the crying to get sympathy, and it's like, you was dead ass wrong.
That's manipulation all day. You know this. I'm so sorry. I heard I'm gonna kill myself. Me, let me tell y'all about me.
Wait.
Do that.
I'm sorry. What?
Listen, they will throw suicide, and I know that's probably like a trigger word for people. So trigger warning. They will use suicide as a way to get back. Like, I'm gonna kill myself. I can't be without you. Me being the bitch that I am. Every time they say it, I'm like, do it.
But see, I don't want to do that because I ain't trying to go to jail because they be locking bitches up for that.
You see, they lying. But you know who to say it to because
you know they're not gonna really do it. And I hate to say that because you don't underestimate that and you don't play around with that. And I don't, but it's like some people overuse it. Like, it's just, come on now. Like, no, you're not.
You gonna do that because I didn't text you back on time because I went on a date with somebody else after we broke up 4.5 months ago. You try to tell me that today is the day you gonna take it out.
Don't get me started because I can go on a whole rant. Like, nigga.
But also, we do believe victims. If there's anyone who is having those thoughts, please reach out to the suicide prevention number. Reach out to your local counselor, therapist, or friend because we do want to take those things very seriously if that is something that you are actually contemplating. However, if you are someone who uses suicide as a manipulation factor, you need your ass whooped.
Yeah, whole time. Back to these niggas that told y'all that they were gonna kill themselves, right?
Yeah, like, for what?
Like, what was the...
Like, dang, like, we gonna get you some pussy, I promise. Relax. Like stop.
What's the last sentence before niggas say, but I'm gonna kill myself? Like, what's the last sentence they hear before?
We have nothing left to talk about.
Oh, like you did
no, I'm leaving, I'm done. Anything of that nature, and it's like, well, I'm gonna kill myself. Like, all right, like.
And the way y'all say this is like a lot of times it happens.
Yeah, as soon as they don't get their way, it's like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself. Like, okay, girl, because like y'all be doing that, and my mom will be like, oh, I just seen so and so at the gas station laughing. Da da da. I'm like, when? Just now? Oh, because 10 minutes ago he said he was gonna kill himself, and he was distraught and crying. So okay, so it's just stuff like that, and I was like, okay, it's a game.
So he said, baby, I'm gonna kill myself. Nah, that don't help. I'm gonna just hang up the phone and go buy a Red Bull. That's what happened?
Yeah.
It
has happened so many times. I'm just like, okay. Hey, you know I have a big heart, so
hey, real quick, man. Real quick. IlFam79 on all social media. DM me, yo, if y'all niggas and I'm gonna kill myself, y'all way into some coochie because I'm impressed. Like, if
they think you're gonna come and save them, like they'll say, like I've heard stories. I just heard a story about how a dude said he called a girl, was like, I'm hanging off the balcony right now with one hand. I can't hang on any longer. Please come here, come back to me, da 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 da. And she thought about it and was like, hold on, how are you hanging off the balcony but you on the phone? Like, you know, like it's just like they say anything. Like what? Okay.
I can understand when it's a situation where everything in your life is just going crazy and then the breakup happens and it's kind of like that's what breaks you. That's one thing. But when it's strictly said because the relationship is over, or you know what the craziest part is? 9 times out of 10, it's not even someone we were actually in a relationship with. It's 9 times out of 10 like a situationship type ass nigga, and you just like, all right, I'm over it. I'm done with it.
They realize they don't have the control they thought they had, and now they just can't handle it.
It'd be the coolest niggas y'all see. It'd be the niggas that y'all
see. Look, these niggas is not what y'all think, and I feel like this is a safe space, but I'm not gonna talk about it. But man, look.
Hey, I told you I will never lie to you. There's no such thing as a safe space. That being said, I gotta push back here.
But we're not talking about the W word, so we're not gonna talk about it.
Put that drink down.
So
I put it down.
So I feel like I'm gonna regret asking.
Ooh.
We can go to the next subject.
Yeah, next 5 count. You want to do the questions that we have?
No.
We go. Okay.
I need to know what the W
because
word
y'all
is.
favorite
Wrestling.
Huh? Oh.
I'm not gonna do it. We can go to the next question.
Because I have to defend men really quickly.
For what?
Because men have, if men are lying about killing themselves to get back in, which I could see is, that's wild, right? They've been taught to tell really, really big lies as game changers from people who have been lied to about pregnancies. That's, you know what I mean? That's a huge lie.
It is a lie. It's a huge lie. But what the fuck they got to do with what we talking about?
What I'm saying is, no. I'm saying traditionally, if I've heard I've seen niggas be trapped by babies that won't theirs.
And that's terrible. They should take them to court, and they should.
It's messed up. I'm just saying, in the pantheon of like everybody tell big lies to kind of stay where they want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not just a man thing. I think that's a people thing.
It is, but we talking about people specifically.
No, I can't let y'all kill all niggas right now. You know what I'm saying?
No,
niggas will call me.
No,
niggas will call me all sorts of whores. Niggas will call me all.
Niggas.
Hey, shout out to them. Shout out. I'm gonna shout them niggas out on everything I do from now on. Shout out to them. I'm gonna kill myself into some coochie niggas, man. Y'all a wild bunch. Y'all a wild bunch.
Like,
nah, it's just we're singling out them because not men that are emotional and really feel like that, but the ones that when their back is against the wall, when they're being held accountable, like it's always the ones that you catch them doing something.
Yes.
You catch them cheating, or they did something fucked up. They put their hands on you, or they disrespect you, and you're done. And they realize they fucked up so bad, and the only thing they can say is, "Oh, I'm gonna kill myself," because she's a human. She gotta feel bad. She gotta come back. She has to have sympathy. She's a human. If I say that, it would be fucked up for her not to
exactly.
stop arguing at me or to stop hating me and to just feel some type of sympathy for me. So using that as a defense mechanism when they fucked up, like
that's fucked
it's
up.
Not cool because now you're manipulating someone else's feelings and trying to like disregard whatever it is you did instead of being accountable.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's how I was specific. We're not talking about those who actually are going through some things, life traumas, and the breakup may have been the last thing that they had holding, the relationship is the last thing they had. Excuse me, the whole
none of that part is fine. I'm just looking for the funny part.
It's them simple ass, corny ass niggas that play on heartstrings when they fucked up. I can't get with that.
Yeah.
You need your ass whooped.
So I can only imagine a guy like taking care of a baby that isn't his and finding out like, that could make someone suicidal. Like, if you say that, you're not lying. But
bless his heart, man. That's
because I found you sucking dick when I came home. That's not a reason to say you're gonna kill yourself. Not saying that that's my story, but I've heard that story.
I don't know what to do with my hands right now.
Stories like that come out.
Oh,
and that's when they use that tactic instead of just this is who I am, owning it, and it's a dirty game out here.
I respect someone more that's just real with me. Like, don't play games like this.
Hey, look here, sweetheart. I can't leave the streets alone.
If you married, stay married, because the single world is a fucking cesspool.
Yeah, you don't know who you gonna get home.
It's a urinal.
It's ill out there. Bless y'all hearts.
Ugh.
I laugh at niggas all the time. You did what? That's what's up.
Fumbling the bag all day. So we have reached the part of the show where we try to get random questions to get people to know you a little bit on a weird level, but it's so fun, so much fun. It's called our 5 count, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the first question, I should have this up. This is my fault. Excuse me. Once again, sorry about the coughing. Flu, phlegm.
I thought you was like when we was talking about the movies. I thought you was gonna say coffee. I'm sorry. Keep going.
I will stab you. Other than wrestling, what would be your dream career outside of being, the model that we already talked about and the wrestling promoter? What would be your dream career outside of that?
Either like a filmmaker, like a movie director, or an attorney. Probably be a lawyer. But I don't like arguing with niggas no more, so I don't know how long that will last.
You say, I ain't do it. All right.
I don't have like whatever.
Okay.
All right. Who is your secret? It's not gonna be a secret no more. Celebrity crush.
Dang. Secret celebrity crush.
Like, yo, this nigga movies is I watch these. Boy, that's my favorite song.
Every time.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I did see a trailer like before I got on here. It was for the new like Mike Tyson series on Hulu, and he all right though. I don't know. I have to think. It's like when I see them, but
yeah,
I don't know. Like I don't know their names. Like it doesn't really come to mind.
Okay.
I don't know. It's hard for me to like crush on someone like until they're attracted to me. Like I'm not really attracted to a man until he pursues me, and then I look at him and I'm like, oh.
Hey niggas, that's a gem, by the way. You know what I mean? So you gotta let them. You wave at them. It's like, you smell all right. God dang. And then keep going about your business. Keep going. No, I'm sorry. What's the next question there, Love?
Hi. The next question is, what's one unpopular opinion hill that you'll die on?
One unpopular what?
An unpopular opinion that you like, a hill you just will die on. You don't care who don't like it.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
Oh my God! Don't do that.
No, say that one. Say whatever that one was.
That's the one.
Say that one.
That's the one. If it's real bad, we cut it out.
No, I'm not gonna say that. No. I don't know. I mean, okay, I'll say this. Size really don't matter. It really doesn't.
Thank you.
It don't. But that's all I'm gonna say. Because I can go down. I'm not gonna say it.
I just had a Spaces yesterday. Was trying to tell these bitches that there's a bunch of big dick niggas out here that don't know what the hell they doing with their dick. They just got a big dick for no reason.
And they think because they got it that they ain't gotta do nothing because the size is good enough. Like no.
Thank you, Sue. Because I thought I was the only one. Thank you. Next question.
You're just looking like you're just like.
But I didn't like. I'll be like, oh, you know what I mean? There's only one of them I got to worry about. All right, this is the only question that has a right or wrong answer. No one's gotten this question right yet, except for myself. Apple or Android?
Apple, but all the rich niggas got Androids. I'm gonna say that.
Really?
That's true.
I don't know any rich niggas.
Don't you got an Android?
Yeah, but
okay.
I'm not a.
If he got money, he got an Android. That's what I'm gonna say.
That way, his stuff don't link up together on one hard drive, so nothing can get caught up, and he don't lose his money.
He probably got an iPhone or iPad or something on the side.
Just for his
main phone.
Just for the one piece that hates the green bubbles.
No, but she's not lying though. Like in my little experience about being around rich niggas, I'm sure she's been around way more because she's a baddie and I am just a saddie. Most of the dudes with the money do have Androids as their main phone, and I attribute it to so much can get airdropped or taken from iPhones and passings and stuff like that. You bump a phone, that shit can get transferred so quick now. Technology is crazy. Technology is crazy. And then
shout out to y'all niggas is excited about Apple Klarna. Y'all niggas is excited. Only got to pay a quarter of it, baby. Then a month and 2 more weeks, I pay it again.
You are sicko. So the last question is, if you could have one superpower, what would it be and how would you use it?
To be invisible. Because I'm going to go right in the back of a Brinks truck and I'm going to get everything. Like I'm going right to the back of Bank of America and they're just going to see money floating.
These niggas, I know that's right.
Floated on by like Jim Henson puppets. Just
I'm gonna go to the White House. I'm gonna find out about the aliens and everything. Like
I love that. I love that.
Free flights, all that. What? Right on the plane. Get me up out of here.
In the middle of the aisle, everybody tripping.
Just get right behind the counter, right behind the counter at American. Just run the miles up.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna take off them student loans. I'm gonna do everything
immediately. First things first.
I'm gonna send out reparations checks to all the Black people.
She said,
I'm gonna be up in there.
I know that's right. You better use it right. If you don't have the superpower, use it for your
Might as well. You gotta give back. You have a gift, you gotta give back.
I agree. I agree. Well, thank you so much. That was our 5 count. Just letting people get to know you a little bit better, kind of figure out the inner workings of your mind and stuff like that. Realize I'm not just a pretty face. I got this shit on lock too. So thank you for that. I appreciate you.
Hey man, that being said, before we get out of here, how can the folks get to you yourself and what it is you do on social media and on the internet in general?
Instagram at Suzette Victoria. Twitter, I believe, is _Suzette V. I believe. HitClubPro.com at HitClubPro on all social media platforms. Yeah, I'm not a Snapchat person. Yeah, just hit me up. I've never really got to like let loose on a podcast. It's usually about wrestling, so I try to be professional and limit the profanity and all that. But
nah, we don't limit the profanity here. You say everything you want. I'm not gonna say it.
I'm gonna say fucking motherfucking every other word. So that's just me.
Whole time.
I think I behaved myself. I think I did pretty good.
Oh man, well then we failed. We failed you. We failed America. I'm sorry, America. My bad.
I'm gonna loosen up. And before we get off, and I'm gonna talk to you about it too more. But I really want to do. I've been speaking it. I really want to throw events, throw parties for major events. Doesn't matter if it's a pay-per-view or even if it's an indie event. I would love to have get-togethers and just bring people together. I feel like everyone gets together Wale Mania or Mania weekend, and I feel like it sucks having to wait a whole year to see your peers and to vibe. And it's people gotta go home, go to sleep, go to the hotels. Some of them have to work in the morning, they have to wrestle the next afternoon. So even if we're not watching it, just have the show on the big screen, some food, some drinks, and just chill and vibe. I feel like this community is small, but it's sacred. It's like a brother sisterhood, and I would just like to see everybody more, just see everybody vibe together instead of waiting to join a Twitter space.
Yeah,
right.
Facts.
Be in person and feed off of each other.
I dig it because in person is definitely a whole lot different than over the internet for sure.
Yeah, we could do it at different places too. Just that's convenient for everyone.
Yeah, that might be an ill idea. You know what I mean? Yeah, partying and with wrestling folks and you get some art. It'll be dope. Yeah, we can definitely put something together, man. That is amazing. I am IlFam790, your social media choice. The Arn Anderson, the podcast, the Captain Brobano, Brudama, Phillips, Sticky Dragon, Steve-O, Pod Pod, God's favorite podcast, the Potty Pipe, I'm here, the podcast, Chew Bubble Gum, and I'm all out of Dentine Ice, the Senior Love Daddy at WFAM, where family always matters, and my tag team partner.
Oh, that was so exhausting.
That was a lot, and you didn't stutter.
At all. You can always find me everywhere. It's the Black Bruja with the big blue hair. Lovely Laveau on Twitter, Lola_BLUU on Instagram. Just me, lovely. I'll be here. I'll be there. I'll be everywhere.
Hey man, that's what it is, man. And before we get out of here, man, I gotta play. You know what I'm saying? I gotta play my favorite song before we get out of here, just because you know what I'm saying. Everybody loves this song.
Eating on your ass, so yo, I'm eating on you, eating on you, eating on your ass. I'm eating on your motherfucking ass.
I hate you.
Peace.